lost tapes. So I'm just making them do a little Vogue quiz that I found online.
Ooh.
Vogue.
So everybody picks their favorite color.
We've picked a favorite color.
Yes.
Now I want you to pick 3 things that you feel describe that color.
Doesn't matter. They can be nouns too.
Whatever you want to put. Adjectives, nouns, etc., etc.
So just 3 things that describe that color.
To you.
To me.
Like when
Okay.
you see that color, you think blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Okay, you guys got it? Next thing. Pick your favorite animal.
This is a tough one. I've always been in like an internal battle of really what is.
Look, man, you can put copy butter. You got nothing to prove to me.
They are adorable. I'm gonna go with this guy.
Can it be a Pokemon?
If you want.
I think that's a valid question for sure.
I'll pick a real thing this time. Just this time. But who says Pokemon aren't real? Just because it's in this reality, they're a game, doesn't mean that I couldn't go to another reality where they are real.
I mean, the first gen is basically all real animals.
They might as well be.
Like Pidgey was just a pigeon.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
You guys all got it?
Yes.
No, same thing. 3 words that you think describe that animal.
Okay. I'm scared.
Should be. You got there, sassafras?
Sassafras roots.
Now, this last one's going to sound stupid,
Mm-hmm.
but your favorite form of water.
Oh.
Like to drink?
No. Like rain, ocean, river, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, okay. So, like, okay, I get you. Got it. Okay.
Now, if you haven't guessed, same thing, 3 things that you feel describe it.
Favorite form of water.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a tough one. I'm not a big fan of too many of them.
You don't like just vibing in the middle of the ocean, Angel?
No, that sounds so scary. In the middle of the ocean?
Yeah.
No. If I could not see land, I think I would hyperventilate.
How are you on boats, Angel? Have you ever been on a boat?
No, not like. Well,
Like, let's say you go out to the lake. Do you get seasick at all?
in.
I'm on
No.
a boat.
I've been on a boat in the lake, and that's been fine. And when we did Italy, we had to ride in the gondolas in that one boat at one time. And I felt okay, but I don't know. The ocean is a scary place. I'm gonna choose.
Blow it
this
up.
one.
I stick by it. Blow it up.
My pen is being like kinda crap.
I just thought of something. I'll say it afterwards.
Ah.
Okay, I picked.
Yeah.
You're fine, dude. As
If
long
you-
as you're not like-
But you could still just do that too. If you just want to flip it off, Ashley. And just if you feel like you're gonna cough, it'll be fine. And then just flip it back on.
Fix it in post. Everybody got their answers?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So here's how this is supposed to work. Let's see if it actually worked out this way.
Okay.
So number 1, your favorite color. The 3 things you wrote down are supposed to be the 3 ways you see yourself.
Huh.
Like your opinion of yourself.
That is, in this case, I don't think that makes much sense.
I immediately did this wrong.
So what'd you write down?
Don't worry. Wait till after you say it, then I'll say what I wrote. Well, go on.
I wonder what you guys wrote for the first one.
Well, I wrote down blue as my favorite color,
Uh-huh.
and the things to describe it is sky, happy, and my husband, because that's your favorite color too. So I don't see myself as my husband.
Yeah.
So that doesn't apply to me.
How
'Cause
about
that-
you?
I'm in the same boat as Ashley. I wrote down Isaiah 10. No,
Husband question mark?
it's like I don't know. No, I wrote down green, but then I put forest. I put wind because I think of like when it like winds in the trees and stuff, and then I put peaceful because I find it peaceful.
You're a calm little guy.
You do seem
I would
rather-
completely agree.
I also chose green,
Liar.
and the first thing I wrote down was forest, because in general,
Damn
like
thief.
a forest green is like my
Can't
favorite.
steal his answers, Angel.
Then I wrote fresh. He didn't say fresh.
You're
And then I
freshly
wrote
boy.
soft because I think of like really lush grass. You know. Am I
You
so-
are pretty soft, man.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Like
That's
a pillow.
fair. So I think we all failed the first one.
Yeah, I
Got it. We
definitely
did
don't-
not pass.
I don't
Let's
describe myself as a forest.
Let's try the second one.
All right, let's try this.
Okay.
So now the second one,
Uh-huh.
your favorite animal is supposed to be subconsciously how you think other people view you.
Oh, I put a wolf.
Well, what's Wolfie?
I put gray because I know wolves come in different colors, but I think I think wolf, I think typically like look gray looking. And I put big because wolves are huge.
They do get freaking big.
And then I put strong because well, just dogs in general have strong bites too. I mean, a wolf will like crush you.
Not true. So you're gonna say gray is neutral. So you're a neutral, big, strong fella.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. I'd give you that. I'll give you that.
Why not?
How about you?
My favorite animal, I chose the moose. And
Fun fact for anyone listening: when we do behind the bits, moose is not meese, like goose is geese.
Uh-huh.
Because goose is an English word, so it follows that rule of the double E for plural. Moose is an Eskimo word. So moose is just moose.
So it's just a plural on the singular.
Mooses is moose.
No, moose is
Meese.
moose.
Moose is moose.
But instead of mooses,
It's just moose.
instead of meese.
So you'd say,
Moose.
look at all those
Oh.
moose, not look at all those mooses.
That makes sense. That's good. It's a be all end all name.
I think they're scary as hell, but you can have it. Continue.
I wrote down the words that came to my head were majestic, big, because they're pretty fucking big, and mammalian, because they're mammals. Bless you. I guess I am a mammal as well, but I don't.
I've often thought you're a mammal when I
Bless
look
you,
at you.
hon.
I don't
Thank
perceive
you.
myself as a big person or a majestic person. So
Pretty majestic. Kind of mean no harm.
is that what majestic means?
Man, I don't know. I'm just trying to help you, man.
No, I don't know. I think I failed this one too.
I would say you're pretty majestic AF.
It's the hair.
All right, so mine I would say is sea turtles,
Hmm?
or are is sea turtles. The 3 words would be water, babies, because of little baby turtles. I think they're adorable. And they're gentle. And I don't think I'm anything like a baby. Or
No.
unless you think I'm like a whiny baby.
I think
Maybe.
you're a big baby.
I'm not water.
You're 80% water.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
I've never looked at you and gone, huh. H2O.
And I'm not gentle. So yeah, that's not me.
All right. So we're 0 for 2. Let's try this last one. No, this last one is the silly abstract one. Ooh. This last one is supposed to be how you view love.
Oh.
That's what you were describing with this last one.
Well,
I did this way
actually got
wrong.
This one.
that's what I get from water.
It's supposed yeah. I didn't come up with this, man.
I think I did this one pretty good.
Well, start with you then.
I think my favorite water is
You
ocean.
put I was about to say put ocean.
You know me way too well, baby. Blue, because the ocean is blue, and it is my favorite color. Waves, because there's waves,
There are waves in the ocean.
and there are waves in a relationship and love. And peaceful. Ocean is peaceful to me, and so is love. Yeah.
did
That was
work
really
out.
good, Ashley. That worked out really well. I think you're the only one who ended up getting that part right.
The only part, though.
You look really guilty, Xavier, so I want to hear yours. If you just put
Scribbled
like,
his out furiously. You should have seen it.
if you put rough,
Big. So for my favorite, you said like form of water. I put rain, and then
I would put.
the first thing I put was cold.
Nice.
Then I put quiet. I know that's weird because rain makes noise, but for me, I like to use it like because when I work on stuff, like let's say I'm like reading or like writing something, I like to put on like just rain sounds as like sort of to drown out like other ambient noises. So
intended.
to me, it's very a quieting kind of thing, like a white noise kind of thing. That's why I put quiet because it helps me make things quiet.
I get you. I see you.
And then I put calm because it's calming for me.
That makes sense.
You
I
kind
think
of
you
got
actually got it.
without the first one.
Without the first one. When I think love, cold.
Cold, hard
Well,
love.
it
I
can be,
went
though.
distant
Uh-huh.
and unforgiving.
Love can be cold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I-
like maybe like if you love somebody that doesn't love you back.
Does that sum me up?
Or maybe you start
It's
tracing
still
straight
love,
man,
right?
Xavier.
I can. No, I got in trouble for this joke the last time. Never. I was gonna finish that.
Good call. Well, like I said, I don't really care for many bodies of water, and at first I was gonna choose shower, but then I thought like water, a source
yeah.
of water is probably better.
That would have been great, Angel.
But I
You're
chose.
supposed to be honest with yourself.
I went for the body of water. I chose a lake because compared to everything, like ocean is pretty scary. I don't know what's in the ocean.
Lakes are just so scary.
Lakes are pretty frightening, but there's like spots where you know you can just like if you wanted to camp there, you could just like chill at the lake and it wouldn't be like a big problem.
Like
What
a
about
beach.
the
Little
Loch Ness
shallow little
monster?
places.
You mean the whale penis?
Quite possibly. a
or
whale.
both. I think both would be frightening coming right up to you.
Well,
Like longer than my arm.
the lake, I don't know. The lake just seems much more approachable as a thing. Maybe because it's smaller in scale.
I suppose.
I know there's big lakes, but
I think this is like already you're trying to summarize love. It's like, well, I don't want full love because it's spooky. If I could get moderate,
a
Size
little
love.
amount here and
something
there.
safe to camp by.
I think lakes do remind me of Jason though, so that's kind of scary.
That's a
I
different
can
kind
hear
of-
him. It's like it's right in my ear. I said I can hear it like it's right in my ear.
I put down the lakes that I put they were pretty,
Mm-hmm.
and I put the word nature
Mm-hmm.
or Yeah, nature. And then just mountains, because there's a lot of like lake and mountains. As a duo, they work together very well. Apparently, you go hike and you see a lake.
I could spin it till you get to mountains. So
Yeah, I
you
don't know.
put pretty natural mountains.
Yeah, yeah.
So you think it's pretty, we can still steal that one. Natural, it's gotta feel natural.
But mountains, sometimes it takes a while to get there, like love.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's right, huh? Like if you do have to hike to a lake location, you do have to go through. Probably, I probably wouldn't enjoy hiking the whole way, but
There's a lot. Yeah, you
I could drive you to the top, man.
could spin mountain a lot of ways.
got my back.
Like
Yeah, that's true. That
It's
could be a
endearing.
metaphor.
It's strong.
It's about the climb.
Let the climb. The
Miley
destination
Cyrus.
is the journey, or
Ain't
journey
no
is-
mountain. Cut it there. We don't
Hey,
have to
hey,
pay
hey.
anybody.
That climb song makes me cry, man.
That's beautiful.
Listen, baby. Cool. So that was the personality test.
I think I did that very wrong.
Is this a test you can pass or fail? How does this work?
Thanks,
I
Vogue.
did think you could, but I think we all failed.
'Cause I'm not
We
taking this
did.
again.
Speak for yourself, buddy.
I was sad because I wanted to do it, but I already knew that.
Like, you knew what it was going to be about, so it wouldn't have been the
Yeah.
same. I'll find something like that, Isaiah, and the next time we'll do it, and
Yeah.
I'll be the proctor. That way you can.
Proctor, doctor,
Mm-hmm.
seducer, producer.
My favorite animal, I picked platypus. And I already knew the answers. I was like, oh, it's kind of how I think people view me, like just this weird amalgamation of parts to make like a functional thing.
You're a passing human.
I'm 80% water.
You're like a platypus in a trench coat and like a little mustache. Like,
Are
I'm
you
making
thinking
it-
what is the Phineas and Verb?
Yeah. Perry the platypus.
That's exactly what that is, huh?
That
Wow.
is, man.
Did you just blow your mind, Angel?
Yeah, I never watched that show, but a lot of kids that I've met.
I
through my
definitely
line of work-
did at the end of my childhood.
That's amazing.
There you
You're
go.
the guy. You're the platypus.
Behind the bits.
I'll be behind.
My
your
personality quiz that we all failed.
Failed it beautifully.
All right. So that's that.
bits. At least I drew a little moose.
Mm-hmm.